Yo, what up guys? Welcome to another It's Birdie King's Bus Rise vlog. In this episode, our store gets broken into. Here's the Snapchat from earlier when I got to the store. Yo, just came into the shop this morning. Check this out. What the f***? What the f***? These guys took Hatsune Miku. What the f***, man? Serious? Of all the things they could have taken in this place. Alright. Super early here at the garage, and I came to the garage with the lights turned on, and I was wondering, did I leave them on? And then I go to the front and see the door is completely shattered and like off. And you come upstairs and you look around, I think it looks like they just took some of our lanyards and like keychains and some of our clothes. Like there's no more clothes on the racks, but other than that, like nothing too important. From what I can tell, they stole 2 skateboards, PS3. They took gloves, some lanyards, my Toyota steering wheel. You might see it as bad people doing bad things, making wrong choices in life. But I think this is God's way of saying, I'm doing too good, and he needed to minus a couple of things in my life. And I thought I left the lights turned on, but really, thieves just needed to see what they were taking. And I think this was a really, really good idea for me to leave the car this close to this one. Didn't really give them the option for fast entry. So they had to go all the way around. There were so many other things these guys could have taken, but it just teaches me this lesson. Now I just have to up the security in this place. I've been meaning to get cameras in here, and there are cameras outside, so I'm gonna be talking to the landlord, seeing if they saw anything. My friend's Ape Auto Accessories, which is actually like a few doors down that way, they were broken into before last year. Almost the same thing, but luckily we don't have any of our merchandise in the front room. So the people who came yesterday actually had to go through the effort of going around the cars, going upstairs, and then they only had like a small amount of time to figure out what to take, right? Yeah, so this morning I saw gloves and Hatsune Miku was on the floor. So these guys are obviously nerds. They know anime. Like, it was just mainly KMR merch, man. So if anything, that's awesome. Great, good for them. Now they get to rep KMR merch for free. Yeah, like I'm not bummed about this. I'm just, now I have to go through the effort of buying a new door. Also, Bobby had a dumbbell set here, and I think they took that. That was probably the first thing they took. It's just a chore. Now I have to go call the landlord. I have to figure out what company to bring here to fix the door, or I can just do it myself. I have to get security cams in this place, and I'm probably thinking of getting an extra lock on this door, which, I mean, there isn't one, but it's usually closed like this. Definitely gonna replace this. I don't even think they went into the cars. I don't even know if they knew it was unlocked. Yeah, man, it just looks a little emptier here. The Hatsune Miku figure was right here. They just stole a few clothes. They didn't take any of my awards, thank God. But the most important thing, dude, oh, this is irreplaceable. Oh, of course. All right, my dude, got Chris helping me out here. It's like we're getting ready for the zombie apocalypse. Okay, is at home? 9. Right into the middle, buddy. Okay. Of course. We gotta. I'm gonna keep this as a memento. Ready? Yep. Nice. Be careful, okay? So far, so good. Yes. Oh my God. Be careful with the door. Damn, son. We're working on this right now.
Like Mr. Mime.
Alright, some progress. Just extra locking mechanism. Should be okay. Grabbed an extra lock, so I'm just gonna replace this inner door's lock. Extra precautions. Good. Alright. Aftermath. Jeez. So I'm getting Alpha and Ape Auto to do the black vinyl roof as well. Yeah, so I'm getting Alpha to do the window tints just because I don't trust myself, and these guys are actually professionals. But if you guys need car parts, Ape Auto. Hey, check out some of their cars too in the front. So I think this is actually Alpha's daily, and I'm getting the same exact window tint that he has. So 5% in the back and then 20% in the front, which I mean, like, it's good enough, especially not to get pulled over. And look at this, Red Suns. Hey. That's the visibility from the outside. Just to save myself some time, I just took this over to Ape Auto and they tinted my windows for me. But for the rear windows, they told me that they had some trouble getting rid of the residue that was left on the inside of the windshield from the previous tint job. So they just did it on the outside, but I think it looks so much more sleeker this way. Like, it actually makes it look like my back windshield is part of the car's paint job. And also, they blacked out my roof, foreshadowing something. Damn, super clean. 5% in the rear, 30% in the front, I believe. And I'm happy with the outcome. So shout outs Alpha and Han from Ape Auto Accessories. For Calgary locals looking to get some vinyl work done on their cars, Ape Auto Accessories. Alright guys, in today's video, we're gonna be making the BMW great again. I stopped by Canadian Tire to pick up some wax, so we're gonna buffer the shit out of this thing, and we're just gonna restore the paint, really. I am starting to get parts in for this thing, but just like little things here and there. Like I got side markers that I'm gonna install today. Got a couple of body kit pieces, but it's only just a small handful of the things that I'm actually waiting for. I think most of the things that I wanna get installed for phase 1 of the E36 is gonna be coming in later on this week. I'm just waiting for the body kit parts pile to start piling up a little more before we actually dedicate a full day to installing phase 1 body pieces. For now, we're just gonna work on restoring the paint. So if you look closely on the hood, there's a bunch of rock chips. On this side, I actually tested the paint pen, and yeah, it didn't turn out too bad. But you can totally tell, and then if you look really close, there's just a lot of swirl marks. Take a look down here, the front bumper is just bombarded with rock chips. So that's it really. Today's goal is just to pretty this car up, fill in all of the rock chips, restore the paint. Also, I kind of want to get rid of this plasti dip and make this grill part chrome again. Alright, we got work to do. So here's the side markers that I got for this thing. These clear ones that I picked up off eBay for like 20 bucks are going to be replacing the stock OEM orange ones. Already started getting parts in for this thing. Rear aprons. as well as a rear windshield visor, and I'll show you guys what this looks like on the car. So if you guys are wondering where I got these pieces, I actually picked this up from Etsy, believe it or not. There's this particular store on Etsy that sells E36 Drift parts, which is a really weird place of all places. But out of all of the window visors I found online, this seemed to be the most aggressive looking for me. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And the rear apron, just more vanity stuff. It's hard to find unique body kit pieces for the E36. Like, they're all generic, mostly M3. The only real wide body kit that I found for the E36 is like the Pandem, which, I mean, everybody says go rocket body if you're willing to go wide body with whatever vehicle you have. But that's not me. I got other plans for this thing. So maybe at the end of this video, or depending on how long it actually takes me to attempt to restore the paint, maybe you can do some sort of Photoshop edit to show you guys exactly what I have envisioned for my E36. Here's my tool shop. Right, okay, so this is the paint pen that I ended up picking up for the E36. This is actually the only color that I found that's as close as I can get it to the BMW's paint job. And it's a Chrysler paint code. If you guys are wondering what this blue is actually called, in some light it almost turns purplish. Orient blue. I know it's a rare color because 1999 is the last year that they made the E36. It is a factory color, it's just, it's rare to find the color. And yeah, this is as close as I can get. Dude, there's hundreds. You guys want to know a really effective way to get old plasti dip off, especially if it's like one layer where you can't peel everything off in one go? Goo Gone. Yeah, I've been trying to rub this off for the longest time. No good. So I'm trying to turn my grill back to shiny chrome. Just spray the Goo Gone on that shit. Let it soak for like 5 minutes. Once it's soaked for a bit, you can just wipe it off. Not bad.
I am fatigued, I give it my all with the music. People do not recognize the passion I have for the craft. The effort I'm giving with every line that I write. A ridiculous life is affecting my content. All of the sins that would sit on my conscience. Insecurities that I am possessing. Why is my depth in a constant obsession? I am reflecting. Think about the life that I chose and the path that a young nigga moving on. And I've been down and out cause I was looking for the answer, but never really had no question.
I know there's still so much gravel on the road, so this is such a bad idea, but I'm proud, okay? Alright, so I've went ahead and covered as many of the holes as I could see. I also took the plasti dip off the grill, and now it's this shiny chrome. So now we can move on to the next step, which is to buffer the rest of the paint with this stuff. This is going to get rid of most of the swirl marks, and also just make the rest of the paint showroom quality.
She's so dramatic, posted caption, I say no regrets, but that's just to cover up. I know the truth, I lie to detect. You slept on me, collected easy. I should keep you up at night. Oh, I've seen this play out before. I moved on and now you're bored. My new relationship is popping something you can't ignore. I've seen this play out before. I moved on and now you're bored. My new relationship popping and you just can't ignore it. But you can't stand the picture of my girl all up on me. You said, do you ever wonder what me and you couldn't be? And the truth is think you fall in every caption that I read. I see through what you want me to believe is the truth. Every caption that I read, I see through what you want me to believe is the truth. Yeah.
Said it's not even the right blue, but so much better than before. We're gonna be wrapping this soon anyway. Alright, that is enough working on the Beamer for now. I do want to share with you guys my idea for what I have planned for that thing. And the best way for me to share that idea with you guys, I think, is by editing a photo. So let's open up Photoshop here.
But that don't include when you think about what we could have had. Yeah. You learn from me, don't drag your feet. Now that shit weighing you down all day long. Cause you're on your own. I've seen this play out before. I moved on and now you're bored. My new relationship is popping something you can't ignore. I've seen this play out before. I moved on and now you're bored. My new relationship popping and you just can't ignore. Now you can't stand the picture of my girl all up on me. You said, do you ever wonder what me and you couldn't be? And the truth is I don't think about it often, honestly, girl. Who do you think you fool in every caption that I read? I see through what you want me to believe is the truth. Every caption that I read, I see through what you want me to believe is the
So that's a little glimpse of how I edit my car photos. What I'm looking to make out of that Beamer is a comfortable daily drift missile winter beater build that I can also use as a show car. This gives you a sense of direction on where you want to go with your car build. And for me, looking for the right wide, like I always knew I wanted to go wide body with this thing, but for phase one, just gonna keep it clean. Down the line, I wanted to do a wide body, and I ended up finding the M3 PTG race kit, which is actually impossible to find a real one, so I'm gonna have to end up going with a high quality replica. I've already gone through a couple of suppliers, and I'm hoping that the one that they send me is a good fit. I mean, like my walled hood, that was like a heaven sent fit, man. First of all, I've never seen that walled hood on anyone else's FRS in this entire world, except for the actual walled company's FRS, which they use to showcase the kit on. They don't make that hood in carbon fibers, so I actually had to get a replica, but this replica fit perfect. Until I left it out 1 month in the winter last year, and the weight of the heavy snow kind of morphed and shaped the hood, so now it's not the most perfect fitment, but when we installed it, it fit pretty good. Now as for parts, we're going to be taking care of stuff in the engine bay. Some drivetrain things are coming in. We are going to be wrapping it very soon. I have a color chosen, but that'll have to wait until I get the rest of the kit in. And this kit is kind of just like a chimera kit. All these different parts that I think would look cool on the car. Also, you may have noticed a jump in the quality. I'm finally using my Sony camera, which I've had for the longest time, but I've never actually given it the chance. Only because I got used to the Canon 70D and how for vlogging, the flip out screen is so convenient. And for this, I don't even know if I'm focused on right now or if I'm cropped properly on the screen, so okay. Anyways guys, that's it. So now you guys know what I want my E36 to look like in the next coming months. No secret, but now that this is out there, I have to prove myself worthy and just get it done for you and for myself mainly, but for you mainly. Mainly for you because you guys are here for me. And I appreciate that a lot. And I think a majority of why I am filming the process of building cars for this YouTube channel is for you guys and for the learning aspect, so that you guys are able to, if you own the same vehicle, even if you don't, you're able to learn from my videos. I'm giving myself a couple of months for the E36 to look like this, but you guys are just gonna have to wait and see, and for the parts to come in. Yeah, for the first few videos, and I think that's for most builds out there, it's like cheap Ricer boy stuff, you know, plastic up the emblems, change all the lights to LED, tint your windows. But we aren't all made out of money. Yeah, just came to a realization. If you guys want to get updated on when new videos come out on this channel, hit that sub button, drop a like, and leave some good vibes in the comments, and I will catch you guys on the next vlog. Ciao.